What up, 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 what up? What's good, people? What is up? What is up? They went from the fourth level of hell and sent us down to the seventh level of hell. Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties. And these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. What?
I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow bright hair all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this.
Introduced to Tick's meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really let, hello, casting, wardrobe, y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these fans on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not going to see it? We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory.
Listen, that young man said, baby, you ate on this first date, you giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Well, you gonna run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's our new theme song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's what y'all got going on.
Called out Sandcastle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Woo, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitches was going to, I thought Lil Bird was going to turn Big T around and do him like he did Uncle Cliff and do the grease it up with City Lou and ram right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation by trying to find out if Lil Bird was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he would start talking about prison. Why? Because the bitches was probably fucking in prison. Uncle Clifford, you better go get your man. Big T got plans for that. What he had on looked like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. Like, I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequence. He had on way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Yana Van Zant's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup clumped in everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. Like, you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. And Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the three kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see it. Hit me up in my DMs. I do want to see if you have a blue thong or a blue, jock strap or something like that. I'd love to see it. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy.
Hey, y'all, hey. Hey. What's going on, y'all? So, we're we are here, y'all. We are here. Happy birthday, Yana. I know, Yana, you was in the bushes today. You was out here partying like a rock star. Y'all put a quick happy birthday in the Shondo in the chat for Yana. About to pour some crystal light in here. I already got one crystal light. This is the great crystal light in water. And now I'm about to do the fruit punch crystal light and water. But y'all see, put a Shondo in the chat so we can wish a happy birthday for Yana. We already did our celebratory shot yesterday, so we don't need to do her again today because we did her yesterday. So we good on that end. We already did that, but that don't stop y'all from putting a Shondo. Yana, if you want to put your Cash App in the chat, go ahead and do that. The people might want to bless you and all of that good stuff. What I did with my top? Okay, there you go. I don't waste. Oh God, I done messed up my damn shirt. Messing around. See? I done messed up my whole shirt. My shirt got red on it, all on it. A mess. A mess. A whole ass mess. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. See if I can get something to get this out before it get too embedded into the fibers of this shirt. Hold on. Okay, yeah, this might work. See what we got here. Oh, it's bad. Oh, it's bad. Oh, this is bad. This is not good. Oh, oh, it's never gonna come out. Oh, it's never. Oh, dear God. Yeah, this is really, really. Oh, this is real bad, y'all. You know, this kind of red stuff never the fuck comes out. Oh, God damn. I wasn't even paying attention either. Child, they done got me, but they ain't got me. I done got my damn self. God damn it, shit. Way to go, L to the Teddy. Way to freaking go, sir. Yeah, you done got yourself. You done got, yeah, yeah. That would not be good, sir. That right there did not. That's not good. Oh well, we're here now. Oh well, we'll figure it out. It'll be alright. It's just closed. That's it. It's just closed. All right. Oh, forgot my laptop. Oh, okay. So y'all, I told y'all we were gonna have Sugar Spiky live today. So as I'm shaking up my so I got two. I need. I got grape fruit punch. What are my snacks today? I'm gonna finish up. I got two packs of these, so I'm gonna finish up the first um pack of these. It's so good. White. It got white cream and peppermint around the pretzel chips. So good. I got the remainder of this pack of Twizzlers I've been eating on today. And girl, we are ready. Y'all listen, get your do not say I ain't warned you, girl. Get your snacks ready. Let me say hey to y'all. Hey hey God, y'all are in here. Hey Tracy W. Hey Tanya Boo. Tracy C. Monk Chip. Um Xavier Volvo. Hey Cookie. Spicy Original Volvo. I'm gonna be in DC this weekend. I'll be there Thursday night. I will be in DC this weekend, Volvo. Hey, Spicy Original, Janae, Yana, birthday girl, Harold. Hey, Montrez. Okay, let me see here. Y'all are in here. Drinks with D. Hey, what's going on, boo? You know, Drinks with D, we could take that. We could take that name so many places. Because when you say, yeah, I'm Drinks with D, like, we know what the D is. So when you say Drinks with D, does that mean we having drinks and there's some D on the side? I'm just saying. You know my mind is always in the good. I'm gonna start off with the grape. Mm. Oh, it tastes like grape Kool-Aid. Oh, it's so good. Put some you say put some Dawn on it and leave it. Child, it's too late now. I got it on. I have to do it when I get off. I'm not gonna take this shirt off. Thank y'all for wishing Yana a happy birthday. Listen, the Christmas tree cakes are fire. I have those white pretzels with peppermint bits from all. See, these ain't the bits. These the full pretzel chips. And I love the pretzel. I love the pretzel chips. I love them. I usually get the buffalo or the parmesan. I think it's like vegetable parmesan. There's a parmesan one that's good, but my two favorite is the buffalo and the everything. Buffalo and everything. Um, Fletcher, they be so good. Hey Daniel K, what's going on? Is this your first time here, Daniel K? Glad you're here. Glad to see you. Have a good time. Y'all show Daniel K some love. I'm not sure if this is Daniel K's first time, but stick around a little bit. We have a good time over here. We talk a lot of things over here, and we have a good time. And then at some point, debauchery comes, and then it's just all downhill from there. Did you buy those from? No, I bought these from Publix. No, it's D for the. I figured it was D for the first letter of your name. Drinks with D, but you know me, the way my brain is set up. Oh, it's not. All right, Daniel. Okay, well then, thank you. Well, we glad to have you here. Anyway, so listen, y'all, because this is our Sugar Spike Live, we got to start right. I did not have a chance to make that intro, like I told you. I've been so busy today. However, I am going to try to do it at some point. But y'all know how it is. Ladies and gentlemen, non-binary gender conforming members of our audience, it's not a Sugar Spike segment. This is your Sugar Spike Live.
Oh God. You see, this is the part that I like.
Major Sugar Spike.
So loved the world, I want to fight. That he gave his only begotten son.
Major Sugar Spike.
And shall ever believe
Major Sugar Spike.
they shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
Hey, Venus, what's going on, my love? How are you? So listen, yesterday I had a whole bunch of Sugar Spike moments that I did not get a chance to get to. So we're here today. We're here today. Harold, you are nobody's Christian. Well, I mean, Harold might qualify because all the Christian people that I know, they are whores, whole ass whores. That would make sense because Harold's a whole ass whore. And so, I mean, it would make sense. I mean, the Christians, we have them giving head in the pulpit with videos to show for it. We have bust downs happening in the choir stand. The goddamn bathroom becomes a brothel. The deacon board office, the deacon board office ends up turning into the place where the pimps go to collect their fees. Like it's a whole situation going on. So hell might fit in. I'm just saying. Just saying. We had a whole sermon over here yesterday, and if you missed our sermon yesterday, you might want to go back and watch yesterday's live. Hey, we had a whole sermon yesterday. Listen, and just thinking about yesterday's sermon, I'm already here again.
After this, we gonna be all right. Josh Brown. Hey. Say after this, we gonna be all right. Wait, hold on, and live long.
Now, Xavier, I hear you, but by and large, Preacher Man be the ones doing the topping nowadays. In most of the videos that we've seen, it's been Preacher Man doing most of the topping nowadays. At least on the videos. I don't know what's happening outside of the videos, but I'm just saying. I already got to take something because I'm about to spike out. I feel it already. mm. 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 Damn it. Mm. Okay. Mm. Mm. So let's get to this first story. Now, let me say this: trigger warning, trigger warning. If you know that you are someone who is easily triggered, who has children, and hearing of stories of things that happen to children, if that will cause you to be triggered and cause you some mental duress, be warned now. This is one of those stories. I'm just being honest with you. I ain't gonna even sugarcoat it. I ain't gonna even lie to you. This first story, listen, will take you there. You know how the Stapleton singer said, I'll take you there, I'll take you there. It'll take you there. So just brace yourself. So what we have in this story is I teased it yesterday, told you I would get back to it today. So let me unpack this story today. So what we have today is the story. Now I got to go to the other flavor. We're going to the great state of Minnesota, where we have a 5-year-old boy who is damn gnat. And we figured out where the gnat problem is coming from. It's coming from downstairs through the vents. We figured that out. Me and my well, it's the middle apartment. It's above my neighbor and below me. We figured out where the gnats are coming from. Because I'm like, where the fuck is these gnats coming from? And it comes through the vents. We figured that out. So, and we told him to go get that shit fixed. Because, yeah, that's why we have pest control. Anyway, but that bitch growing some shit in the goddamn house. So this story comes from the great state of Wisconsin. I said Minnesota yesterday. It's actually Wisconsin. There's a 5-year-old boy who is no longer with us because the state, because of their technicalities, decided not to issue an Amber Alert. The young man's name is Prince McCree. First name Prince, Prince. Last name McCree, MCRE. I'm sorry, MCCREE. MCCREE. Let me read this to you. Like I told you, brace yourself because this story has a lot going on. A Wisconsin, it is a black boy. It is a young black boy. A Wisconsin family is struggling to come to terms with the death of their 5-year-old and the fact that authorities declined to issue an Amber Alert when he disappeared. Prince McCree was found dead in a Milwaukee dumpster on October 26th, just one day after he disappeared from a multi-family home. One day after he disappeared. Hey, Lemon Kush Pepper. Now, as two people face charges in his death, Prince's family and local advocates are questioning the Wisconsin Justice Department's decision not to issue an Amber Alert. Some say the state's guidelines are putting out the alerts. I'm sorry. Some say the state's guidelines for putting out the alerts, which are meant. God damn it. Which are meant to help find missing endangered children, are too strict. State Senator LaTanya Johnson and other critics have expressed concern that the rigid criteria for Amber Alerts may keep authorities from recovering missing children, especially in a country where Black children go missing often, while little media attention and apparent police apathy. Police sent out a critically missing alert to media outlets, but not an Amber Alert, a Milwaukee police spokesperson said. Under the state's Amber Alert program, missing children must be 17 or younger and in danger of serious bodily harm or death, and there must be enough, quote, descriptive information about the child, the suspect, and or the suspect's vehicle to believe an immediate broadcast alert will help locate the child, end quote, according to the Justice Department's website. State Senator Johnson says she believes the Justice Department may have denied the request because there was no suspect description or vehicle involved when Prince disappeared. This tragedy is just horrific and sad in all proportions, said State Senator Johnson, who lives near the family. She went on to say his family, they are taking it extremely hard. They're struggling, end quote. She said and Prince's family she and Prince's family were concerned and confused when they learned an Amber Alert would not be issued the day he went missing. Quote, I found out that one would not be issued because he didn't qualify. That pissed me off. Something is wrong when a 5-year-old does not qualify for an Amber Alert. End of quote. That's State Senator Johnson. The Justice Department declined to explain why it declined the request, telling NBC News that given the case is not our investigation and is now a part of litigation, Wisconsin Department of Justice is not releasing law enforcement sensitive information. Wisconsin has issued 57 Amber Alerts since it implemented the program in 2003, 50% of which have played roles in recovering children, according to the Justice Department. So you mean in 20 years, you have only issued 57 Amber Alerts? I just want you to hear that now. Yeah, Harold, Harold. Living your truth, my love. Living your truth, my love. You're a whole ass whore. And we accept you for your whoredom. I'm a whole ass whore. You're a whole ass whore. We put the video in the members only chat of what we would be saying at the meet and greet. Let's just be clear. So let me continue since I was so rudely interrupted by Harold. State Senator Johnson said Prince's family initially believed race played a role in denying the Amber Alert. Quote, if this was a little white boy, more would have been done, end quote. That's what State Senator said. Also, had it been the child or grandchild of a member of law enforcement or a member of the legislature or state government, more would have been done too. Anyway, let me skip through all this. Let me get to the point of what happened to the little boy. Police found Prince's body bound in a garbage bag in a dumpster near the multifamily home he and his family shared with several other people, including Davy Patura and Eric, 27, and Eric Mendoza, 15, who are both charged in his death. Patura was arrested and charged with first-degree homicide, physical abuse of a child, hiding a corpse, and being party to a crime, jail records show. An attorney for Patura did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Mendoza appeared at a juvenile court hearing on October 31st, and Prince's father addressed him through tears. Quote, "You did this to my baby," he said. "Eric, you broke us," end quote. No motive was discussed at the hearing, but according to a criminal complaint, Patura told police that Mendoza never liked Prince and discussed wanting to kill him. Mendoza is also charged as an adult with first-degree intentional homicide, physical abuse of a child, hiding a corpse, and recklessly endangering safety, according to the NBC affiliate in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Neither have entered pleas, and they are expected to appear for preliminary hearings later this month. According to the criminal complaint, Prince's mother kept him home from school October 25th because he was sick. She let Prince play video games with Patura in the basement, which he often did while she napped. When she woke up, Prince was gone, and Patura and Mendoza initially denied seeing him. According to the criminal complaint obtained by NBC News, the family called the police, who used canine units to find Prince. Soon, they discovered blood in the basement where Patura and Mendoza were, and security video from a nearby resident's front door camera, which allegedly showed Patura and Mendoza carrying a garbage bag through an alleyway, the complaint says. According to the complaint, Patura and Mendoza told police that Mendoza choked Prince and beat him with a golf club until he was barely conscious. They bound and gagged him and continued beating him until they believed he was dead. Prince's dad, he's not doing well at all, end quote, said State Senator Johnson, adding that she spoke with the father the day Prince vanished before his body was recovered. The reality of his son being gone was setting in. He was feeling to the point that he failed to protect him. It's just not a burden any parent should have to bear. That's what State Senator Johnson said. As the family prepares for Prince's funeral, which is today, they have set their sights on addressing the state's Amber Alert system and making changes to it. The boy was basically beaten to death by a 15-year-old and a 27-year-old. My question is, what goes through the mind of someone, regardless of what that 5-year-old does, that makes you believe it's to the level of you ending their life? There's nothing a 5-year-old could do that should make you want to end a 5-year-old's life. That's one. Two, if a parent comes to you and says, my 5-year-old is missing, damn all of the bureaucracy, damn all of the red tape, issue the goddamn Amber Alert. If it's a hoax, if they're misusing state and government funds or the 911 system or the police, law enforcement, there are actual laws on the book where they can be charged for that. That's real easy. It ain't easy to get a child's life back. Matter of fact, it is impossible. There is no way you can quell these parents' grief, because there's nothing you can tell them. There's nothing you can do for a father who goes to work and comes home and his child is missing. And 24 hours later, he finds out that the two punks done beat his child to death. Nothing you could tell him, especially after he called you all and your whole job is to protect and serve. And there are mechanisms you have in place. And even if you tell me where, well, you don't know if that would have actually saved his life, but it was worth a chance. I can't, y'all. This is what y'all got going on in 2023. In more spiky news, this is what y'all got going on in the year of our Lord, 2023. This woman's name is Tiffany Lucas. She's a big piece of shit. Her name is Tiffany Lucas, and she's a piece of shit. Let me read this to you, and this is out of Shepherdsville, Kentucky. I don't know if that's close to Yana. I know Yana is up there in Kentucky. I don't know how close this is to her, but this is out of Shepherdsville, Kentucky. The brother of two boys that were killed in Bullitt County, his name is Darrell Howard, let out a long sigh as he remembered what he was doing a few days ago. Quote, we just played a card game, just a card game. It was as simple as that. And we had the best time ever. And then just a few days later, Howard got the news his little brothers were dead. A neighbor found the boys shot in a bed inside their home on Bentwood Drive in Shepherdsville Wednesday morning. The boy's mother, Tiffany Lucas, he told police was outside and had collapsed on the lawn. Police took Lucas into custody at the scene, later charging her with murder. Jaden, age 9, and Maurice, age 6, later died at the hospital while in surgery. The older brother, and they have an older brother who is an adult, said, quote, we wanted them. We would have taken them with open arms. We loved them so much, end quote. He claims over the years, multiple family members had called CPS with concerns. He and Jaden shared the same father, who died in 2019. Howard said that's when he became even more involved in his brother's life and the life of Jaden's little brother, Maurice, known as Peanut. And then they have a picture of the boys. And while the past few weeks were good ones, filled with trick-or-treating events, visits with their grandmother, and backyard water balloon fights, there are regrets. Quote, I should have did more. If it came to me snatching the boys out of the house, I should have, and I will hold that on my back for the rest of my life, for both them boys. End quote. On Thursday, Lucas faced a judge who set her bond at $2 million. Why does she even have a bond, is my question. With her hands folded across her chest, she said nothing and showed no emotion. Family says that bond is not nearly high enough. The family says the bond is not nearly high enough. When asked what he would say to Lucas, Howard said this message for her, quote, you scarred everybody with this one. You scarred everybody with this, end quote. Howard said his only comfort is knowing the little boys who wanted to play football like their big brother are not alone. Quote, I just know Jayden and Peanut, they're together. And I know our father was probably waiting on them, waiting on both of them. End of quote. Tiffany Lucas remains in Bullitt County Jail and returns to court on Tuesday, which is today. She is white. Her children, her 2 boys that she killed, are of mixed race. 2 little beautiful black boys taken away by some white monster who's alive to tell the story, who's alive to cross her arms across her chest and show no emotion and no remorse. This is the story that we hear over and over and over. White people killing black bodies, showing no remorse, no emotion, not giving a damn. But our wonderful justice systems miraculously always finds a way for them to be held to every letter of, oh, they're innocent until they're proven guilty. Oh, they deserve due process. Oh, we have to let the justice system do its due diligence and do its work. We're not afforded the same opportunities. Girl, boom. The, I just can't. Let's move on to the great state of Pennsylvania. In the great state of Pennsylvania, Let's read this one. A Bucks County, Pennsylvania middle school counselor has been accused of raping a 14-year-old student, according to local reports and county records. Kelly Ann Shute, 35, is facing felony and misdemeanor charges, including 3 counts of having intercourse or sexual contact with a student at school, 1 count of corruption of minors, and 3 counts of indecent assault of a person under 16 years old, according to Montgomery County records. Shute was a counselor at Penridge South Middle School, and the victim mentioned in court documents was 14 at the time of the defendant's alleged crimes, according to records obtained by Fox 29 Philadelphia. Shute allegedly began having inappropriate contact with the student in her own home, officials say. Her alleged sexual misconduct with the student began during a class field trip in the fall of 2022. Afterward, she would frequently call the victim to her office during school hours. The suspect and victim allegedly used school apps like Canvas to contact each other during the academic year. When school ended for summer, the counselor and student allegedly messaged each other on Snapchat, a social media app that allows messages to disappear after a specified period of time. Shute allegedly had sexual conduct with the student in her car, outside a supermarket, in her home, and in the victim's home when his parents were away, court documents reveal. In a Friday statement to Fox 29, Penridge South Middle School said Shute was placed on administrative leave after the school first became aware of her alleged misconduct in July of 2023. Quote, while we refrain from making premature judgments about the actions of the staff member facing prosecution, it is critical to reiterate the district's stance against any inappropriate contact with a Penridge School District employee and, I'm sorry, between a Penridge School District employee and a student. Such behavior will not be tolerated. End of quote. Schutz's attorney, William Joshua Buchanan of Buchanan Law, declined to comment on the allegations against his client at the time. The boy's mother contacted 911 to tell law enforcement her belief that Schutt had kissed and inappropriately touched her son, prompting an investigation. I gotta go to the Twizzlers on this. This is Wildberry. So, y'all on a field trip and you touching the kids on the field trip. Y'all doing this stuff in a car outside of the Kroger's, outside of the what supermarkets they have in Pennsylvania? They got Kroger's in Pennsylvania. What supermarkets they got in Pennsylvania? Piggly Wiggly's, Albertsons, Kroger's. I know they don't have Publix. I mean, the A&P. Y'all doing this at a field trip? You calling a boy down to your office because you need some counseling? Girl, what kind of sick and deranged person are you that you around here messing with 14-year-olds? 14-year-old little boys. I'm moving on, y'all. I'm moving on. I ain't got enough candy over here. I ain't got enough candy. Oh, Yana, we was wondering what's the city the other is Bullitt County close to you? Shepherdsville, Kentucky. We wanted to know how close that was to you. Moving on. Ex NFL player Chad Wheeler found guilty of assaulting his ex girlfriend Aaliyah after she refused to bow to him. Yes, he is white. Yes, she is black. I don't know what y'all want from me. No idea what y'all want from me. Aaliyah Taylor, dear God. Aaliyah Taylor, Chad Wheeler's girlfriend at the time of the incident, said he assaulted her when she refused to bow to him. She told CBS This Morning. In February 2021, things escalated from there. Quote, he stood up and he told me to bow down. And I asked him why, and he didn't respond. He just told me to bow down again, and I told him no. And he immediately grabbed my neck, and that's when things began. End quote. She said, adding that Chad Wheeler choked her and she blacked out twice. Quote, I had touched I had touched my face and I looked down and there's blood on my hand. I remember getting up and running to the bathroom. Chad was standing by the bed by the doorway and he was sipping his smoothie and was like, "Wow, you're still alive?" End of quote. I What do you want from me at this point? I don't know exactly what y'all want from me at this point. I don't know what y'all want from me. After the verdict was handed down, Aaliyah Taylor wrote on X, quote, I finally have justice. Wheeler pleaded not guilty to the charges. He claimed the incident was a manic episode. Oh, did I forget to mention? She had to have facial reconstruction surgery. Y'all say, let me go get some tequila because this ain't gonna be enough. She had to have facial reconstructive surgery. He beat her face in, choked her to the point where she blacked out twice. She comes to, blood, leaking out her face, all because she refused to literally bow to him. And then sipping on his smoothie like ain't nothing wrong. Over here just to sipping like she coming out of the bathroom leaking blood, and his response is, "Wow, you're still alive." I don't know what y'all want from me. White man who assaulted his black girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So what y'all got going on? What y'all got going on? I'm just reading the news. That's all I'm doing. I just read the news. That's it. In more news. Sugar spiky news. Election offices in several key U.S. states have been besieged by a series of disturbing incidents involving suspicious letters, some containing the dangerous opioid fentanyl. This wave of threats, reported by the Associated Press, has affected states such as Georgia, Nevada, California, Oregon, and Washington, disrupting ballot counting and raising grave concerns about the safety of election workers. In Washington, Seattle to be exact, reports have come out that counties including King County, Pierce County, Skagit County, Spokane County, and Snohomish counties were targeted post-election with these threatening letters, leading to significant delays in ballot counting. This situation compelled the evacuation of several offices, as highlighted by Pierce County Auditor Linda Farmer, reflecting the impact of the threats on the electoral process. Georgia's Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger, yes, that Raffensperger, who your former president contacted to try to get him to change, find him those votes he needed in the 2020 election. Brad Raffensperger confirmed several threats in his state where local election offices received letters containing fentanyl, as detailed also in the Seattle case. Raffensperger's call for harsher penalties for election interference underscores the seriousness of these threats. A striking detail in some of these letters is the inclusion of the Progress Pride flag, a symbol that has recently been at the center of controversy. The Advocate, in a June report, described how the flag became a point of dispute following a misleading Fox News headline that falsely associated it with grooming and pedophilia during a White House event. Diamond Pro Jim said, let me go open up my prayer leaf. He can listen. Empress, I know I listen. BKZ Empress, I remember, some of the kids may not be old enough to remember, but I remember the anthrax scares back in early 2000s, like after 9/11. So on the letters, they're putting the pride flag. Let's continue. The inclusion of this symbol in the threatening letters adds a troubling dimension to these acts, intertwining political tensions with LGBTQ plus rights issues. As described by the Pierce County Auditor's Office, the letter was sent from Oregon and postmarked on November 6th in Portland, one day before Tuesday's elections. It carried a message that read, quote, "End elections now. Stop giving power to the right they don't have. Stop giving power to the right that they don't have. We are in charge now, and there's no more need for them." End of quote. It was accompanied by symbols like the anti-fascist emblem, a progress pride flag, and a pentagram. These symbols, sometimes linked to leftist politics, but also used by conservative figures to stereotype the left, make the sender's intentions and political leanings unclear. Those on the right have frequently used a Progress Pride flag and Antifa icon- icon- iconography to ridicule people associated with those movements. The incidents being investigated by the FBI and the U.S. Postal Inspection Services authorities highlight the urgent need for increased security measures and protections for elections workers. Washington's Secretary of State Steve Hobbs said the incidents were, quote, "acts of terrorism to threaten our elections," end of quote. Olivia Dalton, a White House spokesperson, told the AP that the Biden administration was keeping up with the investigation. She said, quote, "We are grateful for the election and the poll workers who served this week to ensure the security of our democratic processes." End of quote. Listen, they out here doing everything. It's all just going. It's a whole shit show over here. A whole goddamn shit show. A whole shit show. Oh, we need more spiky news. I gotcha. And more sugar spiky news. A Mormon counselor has been charged with raping gay patients in Utah. A mental health professional who counseled gay Mormons on how to overcome their sexual urges was charged with raping and forcibly sodomizing two former male patients. Scott Dale Owen, age 64, was charged with 4 counts of forcible sodomy and 6 counts of object rape in Utah's Fourth District Court in Provo on Monday, according to the Salt Lake City Tribune. He was arrested last Wednesday following a 4-hour standoff with police after he missed a scheduled surrender. The charges date from 2010 to 2017 and involve two men who sought help from Owen with their respective same-sex sexual attractions. The two men allege Owen kissed and cuddled them and touched them during counseling sessions. One man also alleges Owen filleted him on numerous occasions. Owen was known within the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints as having success counseling gay men of faith who wanted to overcome their sexual urges. According to court documents, he promised a more personal approach to counseling, and his services were often recommended by the church. However, many of his former patients who spoke with police allege he instead used the counseling sessions to sexually assault them or otherwise engage in unethical or inappropriate sexual behavior. In their charging affidavit, police say they spoke with at least 12 former patients since August who allege some form of criminal sexual behavior by Owen. In August, Owen was the subject of an extensive investigative expose by the Salt Lake City Tribune and ProPublica, in which several former patients alleged abuse by the former mental health practitioner. Owen, who practiced at Canyon Counseling in Provo, was reprimanded by the state in 2016 for inappropriately touching patients and surrendered his license to practice in 2018 following additional complaints from former patients. However, he reportedly continued to be active at Canyon Counseling. All of these people came up. Y'all take his license, but nobody's going to. There's no charges against him for assault, sexual assault. He remains in custody and was denied bail. Somebody like this should be denied bail, but you let this fuck bitch over there in Kentucky get a bail after she killed two black boys. Make it all make sense. Listen, Owen was around here getting his rocks off. I believe what Owen used to do was Mr. Owen used to go and look, and if you literally got a rise out of him, and I mean a literal rise out of him, baby, he was gonna make it so personal. He specialized in the personal approach. Maybe the Mormon pastors was like, going on down there. You listen, your wrist a little too limp. You got too much of a twist in your hip. Baby, go down there and see Owen, okay? Go down there and see Mr. Owens. He'll take care of you, honey. He'll give you a personal approach. Hmm. Child, a mess, a whole mess. Here's another spiky story. We have an update. Y'all ready for this update? I don't think you're ready. Remember the story. Remember the story of Dexter Wade out of the great state of Mississippi, city of Jackson, the man who went missing, who we found out had been mowed down, had been hit by a police officer, only for them not to tell the mama where he was, only for the mama to go to the police station and say her son is missing, and for them to act like they don't know where her son is or what's she talking about. Then come to find out weeks and weeks and weeks, months later, they knew who he was, they knew who she was. They went and buried this man and didn't even tell this woman her son was buried, and then had the audacity to charge this woman $275 to get her son's body, which they buried without even telling her when she was looking for him. Remember that? Baby, I got an update. Now, apparently, the authorities have yet again moved without any consent of the family behind the family's back and have exhumed the body of Dexter Wade without letting the family know. They have exhumed the man's body yet again without knowledge of the family or consent of the goddamn family. I ask again, what the hell do y'all want from me? What do you want from me? What do y'all want from me? Wade's family was told his body would be exhumed around noon Monday, per a WJTV report. However, when the family arrived, they were told that the exhumation had occurred already at 8 a.m., hours before they arrived. Civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump said this proves once again the cops are trying to cover up Wade's death. This is a whole mess. Why is the Department of Justice not involved with this? Why? Like, but who am I? Why would I think that the United States Department of Justice, under y'all's President Joe Biden, would give a shit about a black body? Hell, they only give a shit about white bodies. Or should I say, bodies in Israel? Because we got thousands of children, women, innocent, elderly people, and men in Gaza getting killed by the thousand, and they're here for it, giving more money for it. So why would I think they care about black people when scores and scores of millions of black people have been dying in this country since we came over here in the 1600s? A mess. A mess. Quote, nobody got permission from the family to take Dexter out of the ground in the early morning hours, end quote. And that's what Ben Crump said. He went on to say it was an agreed upon decision with the county that Miss Betterston Wade would be here at 11:30 to commence the exhumation of her son. Like a thief in the night, they came and took the body out of the ground. What are they hiding? End of quote. Mrs. Wade discovered this summer that her son, we know all about that. We already have the details of what happened earlier. The plan moving forward following the shady exhumation is to conduct an independent autopsy and host a funeral to allow Wade's family the opportunity to say proper goodbyes. Reverend Al Sharpton will deliver the eulogy for Wade's funeral and has recently joined Ben Crump in calling on the Department of Justice to investigate his death. That's all the update we have. It's something is going on over there, and Mayor Lumumba, who is the mayor of Jackson, Mississippi, and who is one of my fraternity brothers. He is. Um, Listen, remember he tried to gave that mayor I think his first name is Chokwe Lumumba. Anyway, he tried to give that half-ass apology to the mother, which really was an apology, which really tried to absolve Jackson Police Department from their responsibilities. This is a whole ass shit show. You hear me? A whole ass shit show. And I don't know what it's going to take, but somebody needs to go see about this. Right, Miss Baything, just a damn mess. Just a damn mess. I hate that I had to give y'all that interview. I mean that update. But there's that update. In more sugar spiky news. This one I found kind of funny. I ain't gonna even lie. Y'all. This one I found kind of funny. Let me see if I can get my computer to act right so I can hopefully show this to you. My goal is to show this to you because it ain't gonna be the same if you don't see it. You got to see this to believe it, okay? Now, let me pull this up. Hold on, y'all. Give me just a second. All right. So, let's hope this works today. Y'all know we were having issues with it yesterday. All right. This is your United States Senate. This is Senator Mark Wayne Mullen of the great state of Oklahoma and his questioning of Teamsters president Don O'Brien.
Pretends like he's self-made. What a clown. Fraud. Always has been, always will be. Quit the tough guy act in these Senate hearings. You know where to find me. Any place, anytime, cowboy. Sir, this is a time, this is a place. If you want to run your mouth, we can be two consenting adults. We can finish it here.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, come on, internet. Don't do this. You were doing so good. Y'all know how my internet.
Want to do it now?
I'd love to do it right now.
Well, stand your butt up then.
You stand your butt up.
Oh, hold on.
Big guy.
Oh, stop it.
Is that your solution every
Hold on. No, sit down. Sit down. Okay. You know, you're a United States Senator. Sit down.
Active.
Oh, okay.
Sit down, please.
All right.
Can I respond? Mr.
Hold
Chairman?
it. Hold it. If
Hold
we
on.
can't,
This
no,
is
I have
what
the
he
mic.
said.
I'm sorry.
This is
Hold
what
it.
he said.
You'll have your time.
Okay.
Can I respond?
Oh, no, you can't. This is a hearing. And God knows the American people have enough contempt for Congress. Let's not
I don't
make
like
it worse.
thugs and
You-
bullies.
You have,
And that's
you
what-
have
I don't
the
like
mic.
you because you just
Hold it.
described yourself.
Hold it. You have the mic.
Yeah.
You have time.
All right.
Make your statement.
Then let's do this because I did challenge you and I accepted your challenge and you went quiet.
No, I didn't go quiet. I was.
Hold on.
You
hold on.
challenged me to a cage match,
No,
acting like a
sir.
12-year-old schoolyard
Hold
bully.
it. Excuse
Sir,
me.
hold on.
Hold it. No, excuse me. I
I will say exactly.
Senator
what
Mullen,
you
I
said.
have the mic. You have questions on any economic issues, anything that said, go for it. We're not here to talk about physical abuse.
You brought.
We're not
him
talking
in.
about, of course I
And
did.
let me show you his hearing because I want to expose this thug to who he is. And
If you're not pointing at me,
2013
that's disrespectful.
I don't care about respecting you at all. I
I don't
respect people that
respect you at all.
respect. So
All right, hold it.
let me
Hold it. No,
You're one of
Yeah,
100 of the most
hold
elite
it,
people.
please.
Act it.
Please. All right. This is excuse me.
Mhm.
This is a hearing to discuss economic issues. All right. If you have questions for Mr. O'Brien or anybody else on what he has said, go for it.
I mean-
But we're not here to talk about fights.
All right, that's the whole clip, y'all. That's the whole clip, y'all. Listen, that is your United States Senate. Listen, Mark Wayne Mullen, Senator Mullen, you knew good and goddamn well it wasn't no goddamn fight about to happen in the middle of the committee room of the goddamn United States Senate. Let's be clear here, okay, sir? You ain't shit. You ain't shit. I mean, you over there grandstanding. Now, if you want to fight the man, real girls do real things. Y'all know how I always say, real girls do real things. Girl, you wasn't trying to fight him. Girl, you was posturing. Girl, this is what we got going on in Congress. Now, these two have a history because the Teamsters president, Mr. Sean O'Brien, is here for it. He done called Senator Mullen everything but a child of God, because Senator Mullen is one of those Republican senators that wants to defund all unions, and then being the president of a union. Sean Mullins is not here for. I mean, Sean O'Brien is not here for it, and he done went in many times on Senator Mullins and said, "Baby, you can see me anytime, any place. I'm here for it. Baby, let me know." It's on, basically how we say bitches on site. We get to the Senate committee. We are in the Senate committee on labor. What committee was this? This was the committee Senate committee on health, education, labor, and pensions. Okay, baby. Senator Mullins said your tweet said ... So basically, what you mean, bitch, it's on site. If it's on site, bitch, we got time and opportunity. We got a whole space right here, bitch. Stand your butt up. O'Brien said, "Bitch, you stand your butt up." Girl, like, girl, what? Girl, what? It's on site. Let's do it. Let's get some. Girl, I would have loved to have seen it. These are clowns. They are literally turning the Capitol building into Ringling Brothers, Barnum and Bailey's favorites. I mean, it's a whole three-ring circus here, okay? That's what we got going on. Girl, real girls do real things. Don't talk about it, be about it. You should have said, "Girl, meet me on H Street at the bar at 5 o'clock. I'll be waiting for you on the corner of H Street at 8. On the corner of F Street and H, meet me there, girl. We could square it up right there. Real girls do real thing. What you want? Because they ain't gonna let me do it here with the Capitol Police. But girl, meet me on F Street and 8th. See what you want to do there. Play with me there. Space and opportunity, bitch. Y'all are a mess. A mess. This what y'all got going on. And more sugar spiky news. Because we just can't get enough of this sugar spiky news, right? Right. Girl. Y'all got it going on today. Timothy Blackman has been jailed for filming himself and his girlfriend having sexual relations with dogs as her punishment for cheating. I don't quite know what to do. That was just the headline. And I'm trying to figure out what y'all want me to do with that. Let me read this to you. Last week, Timothy Lewis Blackman, 45, was sentenced to 46 months in federal prison with 3 years of supervised release. He pleaded guilty in June 2023 to distributing an Animal Crush video. An additional count of possessing child pornography was dropped as a part of the plea deal. Wait, so you dropped the child pornography? Because we care more about the animal sex than we do about the child pornography. Make this shit make sense for me. But it's not, I'm just reading. Let me keep reading. Oh, yeah, you heard me, Tanya. You see what we got going on, right? The Walkertown, North Carolina man advertised home videos of himself having sex with dogs, as well as a video of his girlfriend who had cheated on him and was forced to perform a sexual act with a pit bull as punishment. Listen, I can't listen, y'all. I don't know what y'all want from me. I gotta break out the goddamn Christmas tree cake. What the hell do y'all want from me? I can't do no more. I don't even want to read anymore. God, what do y'all want from me? I'm spiking out, y'all. I'm spiking out. I'm just hold on. Mm, mm, mm. I don't know what y'all want from me. Let me read that for you again. Again, maybe the people in the back didn't hear it, so I'll read it again. That one sentence again for the people in the back that just didn't quite hear what I said. Maybe you missed it. The Walkertown, North Carolina man advertised home videos of himself having sex with dogs, as well as a video of his girlfriend who had cheated on him and was forced to perform a sexual act with a pit bull as punishment. You know what they mean when they say perform a sexual act. When they don't go out and say they had sex, they say perform a sexual act, and you know what that means. I don't know what y'all want from me. I literally do not know what the hell y'all want from me. Okay? I don't know what y'all want from me. The woman, Tracy Lynn Abbott, pleaded guilty in August 22 to 2 counts of crimes against nature. She was handed a suspended sentence of 3 to 13 months in jail. While the contents of the video are described in the indictment as a man having sex with a dog, they may be far more insidious. Animal Crush is defined in the U.S. Code Title 18, Section 48, as conduct in which an animal is purposely crushed, burned, drowned, suffocated, impaled, or otherwise subjected to serious bodily harm. In the most severe cases, this has led to death. Blackman's twisted racket was exposed in March 2022 when a New Jersey man watched a live stream over the messaging app Kik. We all remember Kik, K-I-K, that featured a user advertising videos of himself having sex with dogs. According to the search warrant, the man that displayed a second device on the live stream and played the man then displayed a second device on the live stream and played the video to prove they were legitimate. He claimed to have 3 dogs, 2 males and 1 female. When the user offered to sell the videos using CashApp, his identity was revealed through the username $Tim Blackman 197. If y'all want, hey, y'all can put some money on his books. The New Jersey man searched Blackman's name on Google in an attempt to pinpoint his location. He reached out to the police 2 hours after the live stream ended. Blackman sold some of these adult videos for just $5. And that was how his IP was tracked by the police and he got busted. He was he was then, quote, ordered to pay $3,000 to victims of the charges listed in the indictment, in addition to prison time. But wait a minute, aren't the victims dogs? So how is he gonna pay $3,000 to dogs? I just want to know. Inquire, inquiring minds don't want to know. We don't. We really don't. We really don't want to know. No desire in. I don't know what y'all want from me. I don't exactly know and or understand what exactly you people want from me. Of course, these are white people. These are not black people. Of course, these are people descended from the Caucasus Mountains. It's trailer trash, as you can probably imagine. Trailer trash. Just a mess. Just a damn mess. This is our last story of the day, because if this don't make you spike out, nothing else will make you spike out. Patrick Mahomes says that he wears the same underwear for every NFL game, and then said he even washes them sometimes. Patrick Mahomes has played more than 100 NFL games, and for every single one of them since his rookie season, the two-time Super Bowl champion has rocked the same lucky pair of underwear, which he only occasionally cleans. 28-year-old Mahomes made the admission while on Peyton and Eli's Manningcast show during Monday Night Football, confirming a story told by Patrick's former backup QB, Chad Henne, who blew the lid on the lucky red drawers. Quote, I love a good superstition, but couldn't you just do something like eat the same pregame meal? Did it have to be the red underwear? End quote. Eli Manning asked Patrick. Quote, first, my wife Brittany got them for me, so I'm not throwing y'all down, but I have to wear them. At the same time, I threw them on that first season. We had a pretty good season that season. I only wear them for game day, though, so they're not too worn down. He went on to say, quote, I wash them every once in a while at least. If we're on a hot streak, I can't wash them. I gotta keep it rolling. End of quote. As well, no, at the end of the quote is when he says, as long as I'm winning football games, I'll keep the superstition going. That's the end of quote. Can you imagine the amount of ball gravy going on there? Y'all got Carissa coming out of the bushes and Jay Parrish. You got your nasty ass, got people coming falling out the bushes on your nasty ass. Well, he's half black, half white. So I'm envisioning this is the white side of him coming out. But the accumulation of ball gravy, do you know how much running around and sweating and everything that you have to do in every NFL football game? And you telling me you go weeks? What's their oh God. How many games have they won in a row? Hold on. Who is that? Kansas City Chiefs record. What's their record? Okay, they are 7-2. They're on a one-game winning streak. So they lost They won the game Sunday, but they lost the game before that. So maybe he just got 1 week worth of ball gravy. But even 1 week worth of ball gravy is a lot of ball gravy. The funk of 40,000 years that has to, permeate from his crotch area every time he enters the locker room. And that's saying a lot because locker rooms are some of the dirtiest places on earth. But the funk of 40,000 years permeating out of his crotch from the goddamn locker room is unimaginable, I'm sure. Unfucking imaginable. Just fucking disgusting. These are your people. I give them all to y'all. I give them all to y'all. And with that, y'all, I'm done. I done spiked the hell out. I don't know what the hell y'all want from me. I don't know what y'all want from me. I have nothing else to give. I have nothing else. I'm Whitney Houston right now. I have nothing, nothing, nothing. Programming note: I am scheduled to be live with Darren and Medusa on Darren's channel tonight at 8 o'clock for our Real Housewives of Potomac panel. So listen, Tracy or one of my mods, one of my hall monitors, can y'all put in the chat the link to the live for tonight on Darren's channel? Can y'all put that in the chat? I can't find Really B's live, y'all. Don't Really Be got a live scheduled for 6:30? Oh, there it is right there. I got it. Couldn't find it for some reason. There it is. Listen, we're gonna be on Darren's channel tonight at 6:30, not 6:30, at 8 o'clock for the Real Housewives of Potomac. When I get off this live, I'm going to do my review for this week's episode and tape that. I probably won't go up until after the live on Darren's channel, but we'll be live on Darren's channel at 8 o'clock to talk Real Housewives of Potomac. I'm telling you right now, at some point, either during my review or on the panel, I'm a dog walk Necca for everything she's worth. Yeah, I'm a dog walk her. I'm a drag her, dog walk her ass. I'm just telling you that now. Prepare yourself. Just saying. Anyway, that's all I got for y'all. As I always say, I love y'all. I love all y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and much appreciated. Listen, great one again today. I'm going to send y'all over here to my sis, Really Be. And we're going to make it do what it do. All right. Until next time, probably tomorrow. I know we're doing a teacher project a teacher project 2.0 tomorrow. I may or may not go live tomorrow. It just depends because I got to get ready to go out of town on Thursday. Anyway, that's all I got for y'all for now. Thank y'all for coming. See y'all tonight at 8. Y'all drive safely. I'm out.